Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Thompson of 𝗧𝗢𝗢𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 content you can be putting out on Facebook that can help you build your audience and get people reaching out to you about your product, service, or business opportunity. You see, the number one challenge that a lot of people have when going on social media is, number one, getting leads and creating cash flow. And the way that you do this is you have to build your audience and then learn to move that audience to your email list. Facebook still is one of the best ways to build an audience in the beginning, especially as you are getting started. Now, here are some ways you can use Facebook to build that audience. The first way to do it is through posting on the news feeds. And so when you're doing posting on the news feeds, that's posting right on your timeline, do about 2 posts a day. Post once in the morning and then once in the evening, okay? Because what that does, if you post too much, people aren't going to be interacting with your content, and that brings your content down. It's not going to be seen in the Facebook newsfeed. It's going to just be dropping off. So what you want to do is create 2 pieces of content posted on your timeline that is going to be topics that are of interest to your audience. This is going to be like your meat and potatoes content that you know are going to be attracting people to you. Now, before you post on your timeline, make sure that you go in and for about 5 to 10 minutes, go through your timeline and your newsfeed and comment on other people's posts, like, comment. What I like to do is go on the favorites tab. I do this on my phone. I have the favorites tab enabled, and where on the favorites tab you can have as up to 25 people, groups, and fan pages that you like to visit to frequently. They're the ones that are going to show up first in your news feeds. And so I use the favorites tab, and I will go through and I will comment on those posts. I'm going to interact, because just because you have, you might have 2,000 or 3,000 friends on Facebook, they're not all going to see your posts. Facebook is only going to show those posts on your newsfeed to those who are interacting with you and who you are interacting with. So you have to make sure that you're always out there commenting on other people's posts. You're showing Facebook you're using the platform in the way that it is intended. The second way that you can build your audience is through Facebook stories. This is very popular now. With Facebook stories, what's great about them is that you can post unlimited amounts of content, and it only stays up for 24 hours. You can do images. You can also do video. Video is about 20 seconds. And this is a way where you can show more of your lifestyle. What are the fun things you're doing? Showing some behind the scenes. Maybe you're at a live event. You can show things from your live event that you are attending, or industry events. You can show things off of what you're doing with your family, those fun, magical moments, great, cool things you're doing with your pets. Whatever is of fun that you're passionate about, put in the stories. You can also do promotions as well. What's great about Facebook stories is that when you tap on your story, you can actually see who's viewing your stories. And people who watch your stories, they like your stories, they will react to it, and they will comment. And the comments go right into your Facebook Messenger. So now you can start having conversations. And if you start noticing the same people who are, watching your stories, who are commenting on your stories, now you can, and if they fit your profile of who you are as far as a prospect for your business, you can now add them to your email list. You can ask them, say, hey, thank you so much for liking my stories and commenting on them. I appreciate it. Say, I have a great newsletter where I help people do blank. With your permission, may I add you to my list? If not, no big deal. Real good way to get people on your email list is Facebook stories. Same thing with doing your Facebook when you're posting to your timeline. If you're noticing the same people liking and commenting on your posts and you are commenting back, you can private message them, thank them, and see if they're open to joining your email list. Powerful way to start building that asset. The third way that you can really start building followers and building an audience is through Facebook Reels. It just came out. It follows the same format as Instagram Reels. However, I think the longest videos you can do, I think, are between 25 and 30 seconds. And what you do is you can create short videos. Short videos are a great way to introduce people to who you are, to get them to start following you on Facebook. And they can start seeing your content, seeing who you are about. And I'll tell you, and here's what's really cool. You can share reels of others, and it's a great way to build your following. Now, I found a Denzel Washington video, a short reel, where I knew it was going to really resonate with my audience. So I shared that. And I put it in with, I put in the right hashtags that I knew that my audience would appreciate. And I will tell you, in a span of 48 hours, I added over 1,500 followers to my personal profile. Got to make sure you have your Facebook follow button set up. And when you do that, people are going to follow you. I had 1,500 followers in less than 24 hours. That video has over 300,000 views and over 200 to 300 comments. So I can go and start talking to people and inviting them to joining my newsletter. So that is the power of using those 3 types of platforms to build your audience right there on Facebook. So just keep in mind, you can do, I do about 1 to 2 reels a day. I'm sticking to 1. But when you do this, you're going to realize that you're going to have more than enough people. You build that audience, you build that massive goodwill. You're going to start getting people on your list, which will lead to cash flow and starting those conversations. Okay? The ultimate objective when you're doing this building audience on Facebook is get them on your email list, because your followers aren't your leads. They belong to Facebook, and you want to move them to your list. And when you do that, it's all done free. They know who you are. They're going to want to open your emails. And if you're serving them and giving them the right content, they're going to buy from you. All right, so I hope you got value from this today. If you did, let me know in the comments section. And if you want to get more valuable tips and strategies from me, make sure you hit the subscribe button to my YouTube channel and hit the notification button to know when I am issuing a new video coming up to my YouTube channel. And head over to my website at drlisamthompson.com. I have additional free tips and resources to help you build your business. And while you're there, make sure you sign up for my newsletter. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I'm rooting for you. Have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Bye now.